Today I'm making one of my favorite recipes, which is a tiger prawn ravioli. Some chopped garlic, and that's chopped shallots, a pinch of salt. Open the pasta sheet, give it a light brushing of egg. Make sure there is enough prawn and seal it from all the sides. It's literally that simple. And now for the tough bit. I've got some pepperoni slices. I'm going to be putting them in the oven to dry out. That's going to be at a temperature of about 120 degrees Celsius. That's going to be very, very slow so that this becomes extremely crisp. We're going to make a pepperoni chip out of it. This should take about 20 minutes odd. And the next one is something I like to call chorizo crumb, since it has bread and it has chorizo. So chorizo is actually a nice fermented pork sausage. It has lots of fat. That lovely fat goes into the bread and makes it very nice and crisp. So I'm just going to put it in a pan. Start by putting a little bit of olive oil. Let the pan start to become very, very hot. At this heat, I'm going to add the chorizo. I love using spoons. I like to be as close to the food as possible. It gives me a feel of how it's cooking. Once the chorizo starts to cook, make sure there's no extra fat in the pan, because otherwise the bread becomes too soggy. I'm about to add the bread now. I'll just remove the excess fat. Now add the bread. Make sure those flavors fuse together. So now I'm just going to leave it on a very low heat and let it crispen. So now the bread has become amazingly crispy and our chorizo is really, really smoky. So it's ready for plating. Let me check on the pepperoni. That is done. After baking, it's become really dark in color, but that doesn't mean it has burned. It's just that it becomes richer in taste as well. If you enjoyed this recipe, do leave a comment and stay tuned for more on Hopping Chef.